Hey everyone, thanks for checking back. So I got the gauges done, so I'm going to finish up the wiring. My plan for this week is to try to get this thing actually running. So I got a bunch of stuff underneath to do. Put the starter in, wire the starter, neutral safety switch, bunch of stuff like that. So I'm going to try to get that stuff done. I'm not going to film all that because you don't need to see me crawling around. So let's see how we do. Well, it's been a couple days. Working on the wiring. Got the headlights wired up. Now I'm trying to work on these blinkers that are added on an eon ago. These sockets are all crusted out. I was able to save the wire. It's got the little contact point, but the spring is rusted away. I'm thinking if I can find some other sockets, I can cannibalize them and use the parts and pieces to make these work again. Because the patina on these is awesome. I really want to use them. Check out how faded that is. It used to be amber. This one's not nearly as bad. But I gotta keep them on there. The paint matches and everything. They look really cool. Hopefully I can find some lenses. Shopping we will go. So, been a couple days. Been working on the wiring. Wiring's not very exciting stuff, but it's tedious and time consuming. And I'll work on something until I can't go any farther. I need a part. Got to build battery cables. Have you bought battery cables lately? Wow. But I've got some cable. So I ordered some ends. Okay, now wait for the ends. Move on to something else. Let's see. I got the alternator on, but I didn't have a bolt. The long bolt that goes on the bottom. So, okay, that goes on the list. That's the next hardware store trip. The power steering pump. I don't have the right bracket. So I ordered one of these universal brackets. That came in today, but I got to pull the pulley off, which means I got to go back into town and rent a puller. More stuff. What else? I did have other stuff come in. So I got most of the stuff done underneath the truck. Got the torque converter bolted up, starter in, starter wired, all that good stuff. Getting ready to put the exhaust on it. So I broke down. I got this bend, so I got two of those, just so I can figure out how the headers are going to work out. And I went all out. Well, the heater just kicked on. I actually bought some mufflers. These are just straight through. They should sound pretty healthy. I usually go with the cheapy stuff. I've never bought good mufflers before for anything. So, I'm kind of excited about that. I still got to run the gas line. So gas line goes on the list. Most of the stuff, I live up in the hills, and the parts stores, to go to the parts store and back, it's a 2-hour trip. And as soon as I get back, I realize I forgot something. So, I already went once today. I'm not going back. I forgot to get fuel line the other day. So I can get fuel line online cheaper than I can buy at the parts store. I like to keep the local parts store in business, but I got to save money too. I can get it for half the price on Amazon. And all this stuff all adds up because I'm trying not to spend a fortune on this truck. Although I did cheat on the exhaust. All right, let's see. What's next? I'll work on stuff. I'll work on a project on the wiring or exhaust or whatever. And I work along until, I'm stopped. I need this. Okay, right on the list. Go to something else. All right. Pretty soon my list is as long as my arm. And, okay, I'm pretty much stopped on everything. Parts store, order, all the above. It's getting there. I want to get both the seats in it. I get the seats in, then I don't have to work up under the dashboard anymore, or not a lot anyway. But I can put the doors on it before it snows and they get buried out there. Yeah. Okay, now I had a battery box was mounted up here, but as you can see, it really messed up this firewall. It's cracked all the way across. It's cracked down here. So I think I'm just going to put a patch on the inside. Here's the inside. So I think I'm just going to run a patch along here, up around, cover all this, and just put one piece over there and tack it up. And here we have it, all patched in. Those two bolts are holding up the old battery tray. I'm getting a little impatient trying to get stuff done. So I just took the old battery tray, just stuck it back up there. It's fine for now. Yeah, this old battery tray will work for now. I don't have a battery for it either. But I got this old crappy one. Just to get battery length. Oh, that's going to fall right through. Oh, it's the perfectly wrong size. Alright, I got to fix for that. The old backyard mechanic's best friend. Alright. Now going to get a measurement on the battery cables. Okay, well, thanks to things that we're not going to talk about on this channel, things have really gotten expensive. Some things have doubled, even tripled in price. So I'm trying to keep the cost down. I have a plan. Make my own battery cables. Have you priced battery cables? Wow. So I happen to have some cable. So I bought some ends. So I started checking into the price of a crimper. Now they have the crimpers that you smack with a hammer that are really cheesy. One step up, about is they're like the ones you smack with a hammer, but they have hydraulics and puts a nice, decent crimp on it you can control. And they have other types. Then I got to thinking, wait a minute. I have a press. So I did this. That'll work. So I got to looking at the price of these special crimping tools, and for $60 or $70 you can get one. But how often do you need it? Not very darn often. I'm thinking, I already have a press. I already have this. Don't forget the shrink tubing first. How tight is tight enough? That's probably tight and a half. Come on. There it goes. That's a nice crimp. There's nothing wrong with that. I couldn't see any reason to buy one of these crimping tools as often as you use them. This works just fine. There, done. And bingo, I got battery cables for next to nothing. Cool. Well, I sure didn't get as far as I wanted to get this week. I made a big mess in here. I had to spend a lot of time cleaning up. I need to spend a lot more time cleaning up, which I'll do. But I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully, next video, no, probably not. Next week's Thanksgiving, so family and all that stuff's going to take a big chunk out of my time. We'll see how far I get. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Channel's doing great. I'm happy about it. Thanks, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care.